Hello everyone, my name is Schulze, representing ZeroBase Energy. We're a company of 22 out of Detroit. We specialize in hybrid power systems. I know they've been discussed quite a few times today. We were founded back in 2009. We're backed by Pegasus Capital Advisors. Our solutions reduce the cost and risk of fossil fuels dependence for defense, government, and commercial customers. You can see from our pictures here that we have a number of products. Some look very military. Some are, for example, in Haiti, they're providing a light kit for an area that's never had power before. Our systems focus on the defense side around 3 areas: expeditionary energy, C4ISR, and shelters and contingency basing. The product I want to tell you about today is what we call the Tactical Hybrid Generator, or the THG for short. And it's a hybrid power system installed beneath a 3 kilowatt tactical quiet generator to increase performance and reliability of the THG. The THG delivers 4 kilowatts of digital quality power that significantly reduces power problems, fuel consumption, and generator maintenance requirements. So the system is a bolt-on system, increases the capabilities of the THG, and reduces some of the problems that they commonly see. Some general characteristics of the system: it does add about 13 inches in height and about 210 pounds. It has the same material handling capabilities. It uses the same skid mount as the THG, so you can lift it with a fork. You can handle it the same way as a THG on its own. It connects with four simple bolts that can be removed, so the systems can be moved independently. So in the case you don't have the MHE, material handling equipment, you can still move the system using manpower. Generator management. So we designed a remote start module that's installed in the THG that allows our system, the THG, the bottom portion, to control that generator, turn it on and off as necessary to recharge the system's battery banks, so continue to effectively use power. The system that additional kit requires small modification and a couple ports. I remember it was mentioned earlier that this would be necessary for any hybrid system to connect to THG. Some capabilities: the system increases the output from 3.3 kilowatts up to 4. It can handle a surge up to 8 kilowatts. This is very big when powering something with variable loads. Once again, it's been mentioned quite a few times today, but if the load, while it's turning on, were to kick up to 4 kilowatts, it would bog down the generator where our system can handle it. It also allows for a period of silent operation or silent watch. It has expandable battery banks to extend the duration of this silent launch capability. One more advantage is the digital quality of the output. The inverter puts out a pure sine wave, which, if you have anything to power it, it's very sensitive to its power quality. It also fixes this issue. Other problems solved: decreased maintenance requirements. With less generator runtime, you are increasing the time between required maintenance. Decreased refueling. Obviously, if you have less runtime, you're using less fuel. It solves one issue known as wet stacking, which, if you run the generator under the load it's designed for, somewhere around 3 kilowatts, for too long, there's going to be a buildup of unburned fuel, and it's going to cause issues in the generator and additional maintenance. One other thing it allows is operation during generator maintenance. You don't have to shut this down for our system to continue to output power. I want to throw up a little bit of our additional kit up on the screen. I won't go through all of them, but you can see we have systems from 300 watts all the way up to 100 kilowatts. So the THG is just one kit in our total lineup. Our ask is for third-party side-by-side testing of hybridized power systems versus standard diesel generator setups to show the increased capability and efficiency over current power generation solutions. in booth 1915. Happy to answer any additional questions you may have. Thank you.
So is the default mode of operation off of battery or off of generator?
The default mode will be off of battery. We have a selector switch, so we can turn it back to standard generator mode, and the generator will behave properly, but the generator is designed to recharge the system's onboard battery bank.
And you, in your write-up, you say how this is going to be better than THG, which is, you know, a good comparison. How much better? Can you quantify that?
Well, it's all load dependent, so we usually have to define a load to say what an ROI would be, what a performance increase would be. If you half the load, if you give it a 1 to 1.5 kilowatt load, you're going to decrease generator runtime by about half.
So you showed that this, you can plug in more batteries to that. Is that how you interpret the expandability of the battery system?
Yes, sir. We have a port that allows additional battery modules to be plugged directly into the system.
So do they need to be your battery modules, or can I just outwire a bunch of lead acid batteries that are available locally and sort of have them double?
There are issues when you start plugging lead acid batteries into lithium ferrous phosphate batteries. So you will have some issues there. The preferred solution would be LFP expandable battery modules.
So my assumption is that you speak to the Marine Corps, respond to the Marine Corps with that SR5.
Yes, sir. We have an additional system that will be proposed for that.
So this wasn't the system that was proposed for that?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, I'll see it when it comes.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.